Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest rally trapping video. In today's video, I'll be showcasing some clips from my mini Titan. We'll also be taking some hits from Barons and max accounts and watching me burn a couple times because I mess up on my swap. You'll see that probably in the second clip. And yeah, so it's gonna be fun. I'll be taking a hit from a Baron. DWQ, Zong DW is gonna be the first rally lead. This is a maxed account, not an Emperor account. I do not believe they have any Emperor pieces on the account, but at the time they did have max Castle Stars, max artifacts, all that stuff. So I wasn't sure what they're going. I wasn't sure if they're going mix, if they're going imp, or I don't know. Because usually what I'm doing is I'm baiting in range, and then a lot of times I get a bunch of imps hits at me, but I really don't know what they're going. Also, I'm probably taking this one in monster hunting gear, so there is a good chance I will actually burn against a maxed account. So I do like pushing the limits, especially on the first hit. Usually on the first hit, I don't really mind burning on the first hit, especially if they're not doing a lot of damage, because usually that gets a lot more hits. It's just how it happens. So I don't like burning on the second hit because usually that means I lost one of the leaders, but you'll see what happens. Anyways, so Zong DW is going to be coming in here. They're speeding in the marches. I'm just going to get ready by swapping my familiars on my wall here. I'm going to throw on the pack 5s and then just switch over to range wedge. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if it was infantry or what the hell they're doing. So here comes the collision. It is infantry. Going to be swapping over to cav here. I was kind of slow on that swap, but thankfully I was actually okay. And I was like, hopefully I didn't swap back to range before the rally hit, because that would have sucked. But anyways, so they are scouting me. Hopefully I didn't get my scout with the pack 5s on the wall, but let's check it out. 1.8 mils. So again, Zong DW is a max account, so not surprised they did 1.8 mil to me, even if I got the full counter off. Because again, yeah, I don't have a ton of troops, and I'm sitting in my monster hunting gear. Obviously, I do have really good stats on this account, even in monster hunting, but against a max account, sometimes it does hurt, especially if they go mix. They'll probably burn me, honestly, in a mix attack with my monster hunt gear. What do I have? Oh, I have 26 mil troops right now, so I have a decent, actually, amount. You see Zong has 211k heroes in his infantry blast, 1.4 million tier 5, so good tier 5 count from that guild, so I was, yeah, glad I got the counter off, because if I didn't, that would have hurt a lot. Like a lot. So anyways, so at this point I do have, I believe, Zong's leaders, so now they'll be going in for a rescue rally. They'll be calling in one of their family guildmates to come and help. You can see here Zong, this was pretty much max stars at that point. I'm actually surprised he got 2 cups in there that aren't tempered in his infantry set. But anyways, so it looks like Chobe's going to be coming in here, another sort of maxed account, maybe a little bit less on the artifact stars, but Chobe is the current Baron. Oh, actually, never mind. Oh wait, Luby's there too, but Luby hit me in the previous video, so if you missed that, go check out that video. That's where I capped Luby, the 5-piece Emperor. I also kept Chobe and the first guy who hit me as well, but again, that's I forgot to actually turn on the recorder, so you didn't actually get to see the hits, but you did get to see the reports after that. But again, this is totally different. This is literally the next day. They hit me again, so they went for it again. You can see what my comp is. Pretty good tier 4 count, not a lot of tier 2 in my front lines, so especially against these guys. So we'll see how this goes. Again, I will need to use my real gear if they're going for a mix attack, because I know for 100% chance that Chobe's going to burn me if I am sitting in my monster hunting gear. He's just a little bit too strong, and I don't have enough troops to take it in my monster hunting gear. I need the extra stats. This is kind of how it is. These max accounts are just so strong nowadays, especially if they have good tier 5 count. If they had a low tier 4 or low tier 5 count, I could probably take this in my monster hunting gear, but you saw in even the previous video, they hit me with 1.4 mil tier 5. It's just too much tier 5. I can't get through all that damage with my monster hunt gear stats. especially when I'm not popping an attack booster, I think. So Chobe's coming in here. I'm just planning on just swapping to my mixed gear because I believe they're just going to carpet it in anyway. So here it is. They're carpeting it in. And then I swap back to my Monster Hunt gear before the rally hit. Yep. So, yeah, so I decided to switch my my gear like literally half a second too early. And yeah, I took that in Monster Hunting gear instead of my real gear, and they ended up burning me and getting walk back and getting their leader back. So that was very unfortunate. It's not the only time I burn in today's video either. So just hold on to your hats here. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that happened. Got a siege walk back from my Monster Hunt gear, and yeah, you can see they didn't have as much tier 5. It was only 1.225 mil tier 5 in that rally, but still enough to burn me and walk back when I'm sitting in my Monster Hunting gear. And it was heavier imp, so maybe if I was sitting in a different formation, it might have been a little bit better. But again, that is what it is. So again, it looks like another sort of maxed account is coming. A little bit lower on the artifact stars, and he doesn't have maxed accessories, but he's kind of in that Titan category grumps here. So we'll see how this one goes. I don't know what he's going to be going. It kind of looked like either Imp or Mix, so that's kind of how it is. And you can see he only has 95 Bless, so I was like, oh, I'll try and take this in my Monster Hunt gear. I am a little bit lower in troops for this one. I'm down at 985 mil might, so under a bill for this. So that means I don't have a crazy amount of troops that I'm running on this time, but we'll see how it goes in Monster Hunting gear. There's always a test, and again, like I said, I don't mind if I burn on the first rally. It's the if I burn on the second rally, that's when I kind of just like the last one where I should have capped him, but I decided to switch out of my war gear half a second too early. So anyways, let's take a look what they're actually sending on this one, and if it's a blast, then yeah, then there's that, and hopefully I can counter it. So let's take a look. They do have a timer here, I guess, so it's not walking at the right time. Here it is. It is a mix attack. I went infantry. I think it was a 442, or was it a 424? We'll check anyways. Again, they did send a mix attack, so let's see how this went. Let's take a look at the report here, and yes, I did end up burning on this one. He only sent 2 mil too, so interesting. Quite a bit of tier 5 in there. I was in infantry, was it? Yeah. Anyways, that's totally fine. So again, like I said, the first rally I can burn on that one. It does get people kind of coming at you a lot more too. So it is kind of good to burn on the first one because people see in global like, oh, this guy's burning. Then a bunch of people jump on you and you get a bunch more rallies. And especially since someone like me who's literally in the worst stats possible since I'm sitting in the Monster Hunting gear, I do have the chance to actually just throw on my my war gear. I am down to 20 mil troops as well, so there's that, but we'll see how this next rally goes. And again, I do plan to actually try and cap him this time. So you can see his war gear is pretty decent. He's just missing a couple tempering on his accessories there. And I don't know what his artifacts are. Like, did he do mostly gold artifacts? And he's just missing like blues and stuff for tempering, or I don't know. Who knows what his stats are, but again, in this one, was I even planning on throwing my war gear, or was I waiting to see if he went mix again? I think I was waiting to see if he decided to go mix, or he's just gonna go blast since he burned me on the first one. There was someone else who set a rally on me as well. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that one's about 2 minutes away. So again, it's not timed or anything, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm just gonna see here and switch my familiars off back onto my wall here. And try and counter this rally if possible. So let's take a look here. I'm in range. I'm in infantry, so I was thinking he might go cav, and he went range. So I got better switch back to infantry there. So this should be fine as long as yeah. Let's take a look here. 2 million. He did so much damage. I don't know what this guy's stats are, but he's hitting way higher than he should. Actually, that's something I noticed in this guy. Like, this guy was hitting higher than the other guys who are actually maxed accounts. So I was like, what is going on? How is he burning me with the mix? And then he's doing 2 mil with a range blast into my infantry. He did not. How does he do almost 1 million? I know I'm down in troops, but whatever. So, but I was able to cap them since it wasn't a mixed attack, and they will be going for some rallies on me again to either free the leader or just because I did burn on the first one. So let's take a look who actually shows up, and I think quite a few people do show up for this one. So hold on to your hats here. They've started a rally party on me, and there's 5 rallies now set up on me, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure if they're all guildmates, friends, I don't know, but they have sort of timed it pretty well too. So we'll see how this one goes. And yes, I will be using the real gear because it is a penta rally, but I don't believe it's a timed one. So 1-7 is going to be hitting first, it looks like, and then Cheesy Puffs is going in, GXP08 is going in as well, and I think who else is coming in here? There's a couple more, but we'll see, because there is a bunch of rallies that do end up hitting me. I have 12 million troops in my sanctuary. Keep in mind, I like keeping troops in the sanctuary so I can just pull them out at any time. Like in this situation where I actually need more troops, that's one of the situations here. Again, I've been sitting in infantry, so I'm expecting a cav rally. Maybe we'll see what goes on here. 1-7's coming in, so I'm just going to sit in the watchtower and see how this goes. It is a cav rally, so I will counter that one. I'm just waiting on the next rally after that. I'm down to 936 and 17 million troops now, so I am quite low on troops. I'm just gonna swap that back off there, just in case. I got about 45 seconds before Cheesy Puffs comes in. Shout out to Cheesy Puffs. I've been in guilds with him quite a bit, so pretty cool guy. You get to see yourself on video. Actually, which guild is he? Is he in BRZ right now? I'll send him the video after this, but it's fine. I don't think I ever told him I actually trapped him, so well, he'll find out after this video. So, gonna be throwing the pack 5s on, getting ready. I will be throwing on the real gear as well at this point because I am getting down in troops, only at 17 mil. Someone did cancel. Chope's still going on me. GXP08 is coming as well. Cheesy Puffs is about 5 seconds away, and I think the other guy canceled because I throw my war gear pretty early, but let's take a look. It is a range, it's a range rally. Wow, that would have been bad if I swapped cav there. I got the right swap off on him. I was able to cap that pretty easy in my real gear. And I'm just going to keep the real gear on here. Chobe's coming in 14 seconds, so I'm just going to port away. They know I'm online. They've seen the real gear. Might as well make some room. Pull out a bunch of troops from my sanctuary too, just so I have enough troops to actually cap this, just in case it is a mix. And just going to heal up the troops. Coalition's coming in. It's a mix. It's 424-ish. I technically should go range for this one, but who cares? I'm gonna pop a 52 since they're taking a little while to actually come in here. I'm gonna port away because they're taking way too long. So here I get to actually, what's it called? Redeem myself from the burn earlier from Chobe there, and we'll actually get to see how much damage I probably would have taken if I was actually in my my real gear and not in my monster hunting gear in the first hit where I burned. So let's take a look here at the reports and stuff. No more rallies being set on me. Not surprising once my gear goes on. So it looks like, yeah, 1.9 mil. That did he walk back again? Whatever, it's fine. Oh, yeah, whatever. I was down to 19 mil troops, so actually surprised he walked back, and I don't know how Grumps burned me. Like, he must have like all gold tempered or something. I don't know what's going on with there's only 95 blessed. You burned me with 2 mil troops too, which is whatever. Yeah, I don't know what was going on here. My troops were doing like negative damage or something, whatever. Then there was Grumps on the second one, did 2 mil somehow as well when I countered him. 982k in my front lines, that's a lot. It might just because I was low in inf or something. I'm not sure why I took so much damage on that one too. Took 1.1 mil from the pack 5s, but 900k from the attack is a lot. Then there's 1-7, didn't really get his gear on there, but decent attacker, did 1.3 mil. That was to my monster hunting gear. Cav into my range, but I did have quite a bit of range at that point, and just not a lot of inf. Then Cheesy Puffs went in here. You can see his range attack there, decent stats as well. Top tier lead, not a Titan or anything like that, but still top tier lead. 1.1 mil, with 1.4 mil tier, oh, but I put my war gear on for this one, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That's why But still, like, I don't know why Grumps did so much damage to me. Anyways, this guy, Grumps must be hiding some stats or something. Like, he seems like way higher in stats than what he's showing there. And then Chobe decided to walk back because, of course, he did. Yeah, I was actually surprised. Probably would have did better if I went range for this one, but I went infantry. But yeah, you can see I did take like 700k, 800k less damage. But then again, he did hit tier 4, so interesting. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I didn't burn in the end, but he did end up walking back, which I was actually surprised on for this one. But it's probably just because my low troop comp. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a bunch of more videos coming out. If you have any questions about trapping, always leave them in the comments down below. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.